Hi, Virgo. Welcome to your tarot reading. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. Either way, thank you so very much for being here, and thank you for sharing your energy with me. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to pull a traditional Celtic cross spread. Whatever message comes out is what the collective needs to hear right now. I've set that intention with my guides and with this deck. So if you are here because this is on your feed, then this message is for you. And if you are here because of the title, then this message is definitely for you. So let's get into the tarot and see what your message is. I do have an oracle deck that we will pull from at the end of the reading as well to get some additional messages. Six of Pentacles, equal give and take, some of that reciprocity. So be sure and like the video. Definitely leave a comment if you feel called to do so. And subscribe to the channel if you like the messages. All the interactions help push my channel out there, and it helps others to get the messages too. So I really appreciate you guys doing that. The Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck is that equal give and take, right? So this person is, wealthy. She has all of these pentacles on her, and she's giving back. So as much as she receives, she also gives back. She keeps enough for herself, but she is willing to give to others. So it is that equal give and take, whether it's energy, money, right? It's all the same because money is energy. But this is also like being grateful for what you do have, right? Sitting in gratitude. But also, that equal give and take kind of energy. So the situation is the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands is needing to stand up for yourself. It is like standing in your beliefs and defending yourself, right? So it could be like you being defensive about something, but this is also about needing to stand up for your beliefs, right? So maybe there are people that are naysayers or people that are against you, and you're really needing to stand up for what you believe in, right? That can be standing up for a relationship, standing up for your spiritual beliefs, whatever it is. This is just you, really standing for what you believe in here. The blockage is the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles is that fruitful, very grounded, nurturing energy, right? So she is, again, wealthy. This may have something to do with stability or money because, I did see the Pentacles on that Six of Pentacles there. But also, like, the Queen of Pentacles is grounded, stable. So this is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So this is literally your energy. I feel like something is taking you out of your power. You're having to defend yourself in a situation, and it's kind of taking you out of your power here, and you're really needing to step back into that Queen of Pentacles energy, right? Because she is earth energy. She's grounded, she is nurturing, she's stable. And I feel like whatever this situation is taking you out of your power. Maybe you're a little defensive about it because you are out of your power, right? And that could be, like, have you a little defensive. So the cause of this is the Fool, this new beginning, right? So the Fool is taking a leap of faith. This person is stepping off of this ledge, and they're just trusting in the universe to handle a situation, right? So this is also about like freeing yourself. Maybe it was from like a very defensive situation, right? Maybe you were having to defend yourself in like a work situation, and now you want a new beginning, right? Maybe you're standing up for this new beginning that you do want, right? Again, it's a general reading, so it'll be different for each of you. But the root cause of this being defensive and taking you out of your power has something to do with a new beginning. So you're either wanting a new beginning or you took a leap of faith to a new beginning. And what's affecting the situation is the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is a very painful ending. So that leads to this new beginning, right? So with every ending comes a new beginning. So the Ten of Swords is manipulation. It is lies. It can be deceit. A lot of backstabbing, right? The card literally has swords in this person's back, right? So that's generally depicted on the Ten of Swords cards, is stabbed in the back. So this is sneakiness, lies. Maybe there was not equal give and take in a situation. Maybe somebody took too much from you, or maybe you were giving too much to a situation, and now you're really putting an end to that, right? So whatever the situation was, it was painful and it was hard to, kind of take a leap of faith or move into a new beginning. But the 10 of swords is the plus side of that. The good thing on it is that it is the end, right? So it's the end of a tough cycle and now you have a new beginning. So it's time to kind of heal and then move into this leap of faith, or this like freeing yourself. You could have freed yourself from some kind of toxic situation, that you were having to like always be defensive and defend yourself in, and it really took you out of your power. Whether you're male or female, that Queen of Pentacles is, sideways here. That's the obstacle, is you standing in your power, and it's just the feminine energy. It doesn't matter if you're a male or female. So your guides and your higher self are telling you Hanged Man here. This is about surrendering control. This is about releasing what no longer serves you. This 10 of swords, like let things go and then see things from a different perspective, right? So maybe see the lesson in this. Maybe this happened so that you would take this leap of faith, so that you could move into a new beginning, right? Maybe that's the straw that broke the camel's back, right? Maybe you needed that push, as hard as it is to go through. I've been in situations like that myself. I got sign after sign that I shouldn't be there, and people were constantly being mean or constantly manipulating me. There was always this underlying negative energy, and I stayed in these situations instead of taking a new beginning. So I feel like it's just really needing to look at things from a different perspective and then surrender that control to the universe. Let spirit handle this for you, right? I mean, you've been through enough with that 10 of swords. So in the immediate future, we have the 2 of swords. The 2 of swords is about making a decision. This is about, like, you could be closed off to things, not seeing things, again, with that, seeing it from a different perspective. With the 2 of swords in the Rider Waite, she has her arms crossed over her chest and she's blocking her heart chakra, right? In this one, she still has the blindfold on and she's playing, darts here, but she's blindfolded and she's trusting her intuition when she's throwing these swords, right? So there is a decision that needs to be made. It is a difficult situation, but it's needing to trust your intuition, right? You're going in it blind, but you need to trust your intuition to see the best route to take, right? Like seeing it from a different perspective and then making a really tough decision here. So in your feelings, we have the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords is, again, defensive. You could be very blocked off. She is very guarded and she has very strict boundaries, right? Again, with the boundaries. So I feel like you're really closed off to whatever this is, person, place, thing, whatever the situation is for you. You're just feeling very defensive and closed off, and like you have your boundaries up, right? Like this Queen of Swords has her sword up, like she is ready to cut things out. She's ready to cut out people, places, and things that no longer serve her, but she does it from a place of logic, right? She's not emotional about it. She makes this choice from a logical perspective and then like really follows through with it, right? So but you may be feeling very guarded and really closed off. I just feel like you have your guard up in a situation here. So the influence here, or in your environment, you have the Lovers card, and the Lovers is, so again, it's a decision. You have the 2 of swords here, so this can be about a love relationship and you needing to make a decision in that love relationship. This could just be, the Lovers is about, again, a choice, but it's making a choice from a loving place, right? Choosing the higher ground in a situation. Like if this person was manipulative, they stole money from you, they cheated on you, whatever the case may be, this is like taking the higher road and aligning. So this is all about alignment and really making a decision from a place of love and kindness. And that could just be a place of love and kindness for yourself, right? Being the bigger person and then moving on and focusing on yourself rather than feeding into any negativity. But that's very much about alignment here. And that is like what's in your environment. It's like you needing to align. And I think that has to do with you not being in your power, this Queen of Pentacles, right? So I feel like you just need to get back in alignment with who you are and stand in your power here. In your hopes and fears, we have the 3 of swords. Yeah, you're really fearing some kind of loss, some kind of heartbreak, but you're also hopeful for healing, right? With the Three of Swords comes that healing. With that Ten of Swords, it's a very painful ending, but it's about healing, because you can't get any lower, right? Like it's basically like you've hit rock bottom. That Ten of Swords, it's like worst case scenario, and from here you can only go up. So that Three of Swords, you may be fearing a loss, you may be fearing um, some kind of separation here or grief, but it's also about being hopeful for the healing that takes place with that, right? So I know that it's hard to look at that in situations, especially when you're fearing heartbreak here, but it really is about you healing. And again, with that choice, that decision, it's difficult because you feel like you're going to lose something here. And I feel like this could be, it could be a partnership. You know, this lovers doesn't have to be like a soulmate or like a love partner. This can be a business partner, or this could be any kind of relationship, right? It can be a cousin, it can be a sister, it can be a parent, whatever this union is here. There's a difficult decision that needs to be made. The potential outcome is the Hierophant. I love that. So the Hierophant is about belief systems. It is about traditions. But it's also about like that higher knowledge, right? So I feel like this is like you're gaining insight, like you're, you know, maybe seeking out a mentor or seeking out guidance from the divine here. Again, with that intuition, that's really calling out to me here with that Two of Swords, like really relying on spirit and that higher knowledge here, and gaining knowledge in a situation, like a lesson, right? Like this is really taught you something here, and now you have this higher knowledge of the situation, and you're able to, you know, really alchemize and maybe even teach others about this. You know, if this was like a negative partnership, you can teach others about business, right? Whatever it is, but this is about like maybe some kind of, you know, moving into a teacher role here, right? Because this person is teaching these other two. So it's about like traditions, beliefs. I think I want to clarify that one. Clarify the Hierophant, please, Spirit. This potential outcome. The Empress, yes. So again, like it's that higher knowledge. So the Empress is that ultimate divine feminine energy. She's growth, she's abundance. It's about gaining knowledge. You're going to gain a lot of knowledge from this, and it's going to help you maybe to teach others about it, right? So the Empress is growth, abundance. She is that ultimate divine feminine energy. She just sits back and lets spirit handle things, right? She is very fruitful, right? Like all the fruit around her here, but she is, it's also about birthing something new. So maybe this is helping you to kind of go into maybe teaching others and birthing some kind of like coaching program or something. But that may be for just a few of you, because I just saw like she's pregnant, which is birthing something new. It doesn't mean that you're having a baby. It's just a new project, birthing something new here. But maybe even birthing a new belief system, right? A new way of being here, that higher knowledge. So what do they not see coming, Spirit? What do they not see coming? Again, I'm looking at the Hanged Man and the Hierophant. It's like that higher knowledge, seeing things from a different perspective, and then taking the lesson from the situation, right? Oh, I love this. So you have the Nine of Cups, Four of Swords, and Nine of Pentacles. So there is this feeling of like a wish fulfillment, and you like kind of pulling your energy back from something, right? And then healing from it. So this is about focusing on your happiness and then healing from the situation. And then you have the Nine of Pentacles, which is my card for being single. It is my card for being independent. So if this is a relationship that ended, this is about you being single and strong in yourself, right? Focusing on your wish fulfillment here. What's going to make you happy? And you can stand on your own here, right? You are independent. You are capable of handling things on your own. And I know sometimes we don't want to handle things on our own. You know, it is nice to have a partner, but in this situation, I feel like maybe there might be some kind of worry about, you know, because you were worried about this heartache, this loss. And I feel like this is just telling you that you are stable, you're grounded, you are capable of handling things on your own. You're a very independent, strong person. So, this is definitely you focusing on your wish fulfillment and your happiness, and then, you know, really healing and being able to handle things on your own here. I love that. I think that's an amazing energy. And then once you heal from this, right, you realize how strong and independent you are and that you are stable and you can handle things. What advice do you have for Taurus? I think I said Taurus. I meant Virgo. Sorry. I'm thinking about my mom. She's a Taurus. Sorry. So you have the Nine of Swords, Three of Wands, and Two of Wands. I love when these come out together because this is about like expanding and stepping out of your comfort zone, learning. So the Nine of Swords, like you are in your head. Don't let your fears get the better of you. That Nine of Swords is like that gerbil on a wheel, right? Like you're replaying situations and replaying, I could have done this. What if this happened? But what it, like, don't sit in that energy. Get out of that energy. You have the Three of Wands, which is about growth and expansion. And maybe you're traveling. This could be travel, like leaving a comfort zone, leaving your home and traveling somewhere in order to kind of heal. So maybe you're going on a retreat or maybe just like a small trip, right? Like it doesn't even have to be anything big, but the Three of Wands is expansion, like growing and the lessons. Like you are growing from this spiritually, mentally. This is really going to help you kind of grow and expand into who you want to be, that strong, independent person, and being able to handle things on your own. And then with that Two of Wands, again, it's like this person is holding this globe, right? Like they have the whole world at their fingertips. They just have to leave that comfort zone, right? So I feel like this ending and taking this new beginning, like probably really scares you, right? Like you're fearing this loss, this Three of Swords. Like you're really worried about getting your heart broken, but it's already been broken, right? You have that Ten of Swords. Like that's painful enough. This is about you growing from the situation and expanding, and then like being able to, like, you can totally handle this, right? I feel like spirit's just telling you to don't sit in this fear or worst case scenario type of energy. And I know that that's hard when you're going through a tough situation, but this is about like really learning and expanding, because this could be opening you up for bigger and better things, right? With every ending is a new beginning. Like you have this Fool. So this is about you freeing yourself from maybe a toxic situation or freeing yourself from some kind of manipulation, and then knowing that you can handle things on your own. Like you're going to grow from this and you're going to expand, and like the whole world is like waiting for you, right? You just have to take that leap of faith, step out of that comfort zone and go for it here. I really love this for you. I think it's amazing. I think you're going to learn a lot from this situation. You just need to see it from a different perspective, right? Like just, I know that that's hard to do. Believe me, I've been through a lot of traumatic events in my 43 years, but I always try to look at the silver lining because there's something to be learned in every situation. Even if this person was manipulative, lied to you, stole from you, whatever worst case scenario happened, it happened for a reason. And now you can grow from it and learn from it. Like it was a lesson, right? And clearly, spirit got this out of your energy so that you could grow and expand and like see the beauty in that. As hard as it is to go through, just try to see that out of it. So let's get you some oracle cards and see what else spirit has for you. So we have faith. It's not always easy to have faith and trust that everything is going to be okay. I literally just said that. Like, it's not easy. Yet still, you must do exactly that. Because when you have faith, your life will begin to flow in magical ways that you never imagined were possible. So maybe this like deception happened and you had to like really defend yourself, and it's caused like forced you to kind of step out on your own here and like free yourself from a situation, and that's really taking you out of your power. But just needing to have faith that you are strong and independent, right? That's going to help you step back into that power. We have victim mindset. You feel the world is against you, and this will only cause you to attract more negative results. Stop the blame and take responsibility for your happiness. Only then will abundance start to flow. That's so, that's a hard energy, but that's definitely that Nine of Swords, right? That negative thought patterns that we were talking about. But see see the beauty in it. Like, yes, this person was awful, or this situation was awful. Like, it was very, Ten of Swords is not an easy energy, right? Again, see the beauty in that, because now it has freed you for so much more, because it was supposed to, right? Like, you were supposed to have this ending, as painful as it was, so that you could grow and evolve. Jump in. You're being asked to take a chance and give whatever you're questioning a try. The stars will never all align in just the right way. Sometimes you have to take that leap anyway. This is that time. The Fool. Take a leap of faith. Deception. You're not seeing the entire picture of a person or situation. It may be purposely withheld from you, or you may be choosing to look the other way or betray yourself in some way. It's time to gain clarity. Yeah. So this could have been like a deceptive, this person lied, they cheated, like whether it's a love partner or business partner, right? In this immediate future here, you have to make this decision. This Two of Swords, you have to take this blindfold off and trust your intuition and see things for what they are here, right? So, but you do have a lot of growth coming in here. You have healing, you have wish fulfillment, and you have this stability coming in here. So I really love this for you. I hope that this message helped, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.